but it is very slippery. My hands are almost ripping, so we're gonna find out. This sucks. Oh God. That this is a really good complex. One, if you wanna go heavy, but on the flip side for people who are new to snatches, because it breaks the movement down. What is going on, guys? Pat Damiano here, and today we've got ourselves an awesome full body strength workout using just kettlebells and our body weight. I'm excited for this one. I took yesterday off, so I'm well rested, I'm well fed, I'm not that sore, and I'm ready to get after it. I'm ready to try and do some stuff that I haven't done in a little bit and really get after some of the heavier kettlebell weights today and some snatches and squats and things like that. So super pumped for today, and I'm happy to have you guys along for a ride. Now, before we get into the workout, let's head to the whiteboard and talk about it. If you want to gain functional strength, conditioning, and mobility using simple to follow and time-efficient workouts, then go ahead and click the link in my description and get 75% off your first 4 weeks of training. 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week is all you need, and the best part is you can do them at home. All right, so here's what we've got on the menu for today. Like I said, I'm excited for this one. This is gonna be a really good one for me to push the weight just a little bit. I've got some exercises that I really like to do, so we're definitely going to be doing that, starting off with probably my favorite exercise to do with kettlebells, and that is snatches. So we've got a snatch complex today. This snatch complex is really good for 2 reasons. One, it's a good way to challenge yourself with a decent amount of weight with snatches, but then on the flip side, it's actually a really good teaching complex for people who are fairly new to snatches and to teach them the steps of it. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit more in depth about that as we get into our workout, but just keep that in mind as we get into this, all right? So the way this one is going to work is I'm going to do 1 swing plus 1 high pull plus 1 snatch on one side. I'm then going to immediately switch sides and do the same thing, 1, 1, and 1. That's 1 rep. I'm going to do anywhere from 2 to 3 reps on each side in a row. Goal is to not put the kettlebell down. We'll see how that goes as I'm challenging myself with a little bit of weight. But 2 to 3 of those on each side, then rest. That's 1 full set. And we're going to do 5 sets of that. At least that's the plan. Really good way to challenge myself with some weight. Again, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Then we get into a nasty little superset and circuit. So we're going to go 5 double squat cleans. I'm then going to go into a max set of pull-ups, and then we're going 8 double Z-press. If you don't know what a Z-press is, you will find out. Going to go anywhere from 4 to 5 sets on that. Kind of going to play that one by ear as I go through it because I do have a finisher that I want to do. A lot of times I throw this finisher in, like if I'm going to do carries, farmer's carries, suitcase carries, whatever it is. I throw those in as a optional finisher, but I'm definitely going to be doing some sort of carry finisher for today. So I'm going to see how I'm feeling going throughout this. And then that's going to dictate how many sets that I do, how I'm feeling, and so on and so forth. So I'm deciding between suitcase carries and front rack carries. I'm going to see how much these double squat cleans and the Z-press kind of tax my front rack and my upper back and things like that before making the final decision on this carry, but some sort of carry finisher is going to be done. Now, besides that carry finisher, now this is going to be done as a superset, as you may or may not know from most of my workouts, a big circuit. So I'm going to do 5 double squat cleans, rest about 20-30 seconds, a set of max pull-ups, rest 20-30 seconds, get my Z-press done. Then I'm going to rest about 1.5 minutes or so and then go back to the top. So that's the way this one's going to be broken down. Rest might be a little bit longer today because I want to push myself with some weights today. I am feeling good and I'm feeling excited for this workout. So we're going to get after it. All right, so let's warm up and let's start. All right, set number 1 of the complex, snatch complex. Starting a little light just to get a feel for it. It's also really hot out. I think I'm going to be a little sweatier than I thought I was going to be doing this. So we will see how this one goes. Well, this one will be fine, but later on, all right? So again, here's how it's gonna look. We've got 1 swing, 1 high pull, 1 snatch, switch sides, swing, high pull, snatch, switch sides. That's 1, we're gonna go 3. Whew. Oh, that's a good one. So part of the reason I'm doing this complex specifically and not doing like 3 swings, 3 high pulls, 3 snatches. One, it's hot out and it's sweaty. My hands are a little roughed up, so I'll be less likely to rip by switching sides, because I don't fuck with ripping. And it's gonna allow me to go heavier since I'm not taxing one side so much in between or throughout the set. I'm gonna be resting a little bit essentially while my other arm is going. Like I said, I wanna challenge myself with a little weight today. So this is a good way to do that by switching sides. And I gain a little momentum, you know? I get the swing, I get the high pull, and then I can really pop it into the snatch. So that's why it's a pretty good one to go heavy. And again, if it's really sweaty, give your hand a break for a second, and so you don't rip, all right? One down, 4 more to go. We're going up. Okay, set number 3. So first set was at 70 pounds, 32 kilos for the non-Americans. Second set was at 80 pounds, 36 kilos for the non-Americans. Next 2 sets are gonna be here at 40 kilos for the non-Americans, 88 pounds. Whew, here we go. Shooting for 3 on each side without putting this thing down. Here we go. Oof, that got a little ugly. Hands are barely hanging on, but they're hanging on. I don't know how that 4th set is gonna go with this one for 3. Whoo! So, I said it before in the beginning that this is a really good complex. One, if you wanna go heavy, but on the flip side for people who are new to snatches, because it breaks the movement down. There's 3 parts to the snatch. The single arm swing, the high pull, which is basically like the midway point, and then the actual snatch, the turnover. And this is a good way, if someone's not used to snatching, kind of like trick them into like, all right, step 1, then step 2, then do it. Instead of being like, hey, do 3 snatches, or something like that. So just a good way to break the movement down for someone, and it's gonna be challenging, right? It's a nice complex, it's a difficult complex, and it's a good teaching complex. I like when complexes teach a movement. So something that is really good to use if you're, you know, either teaching somebody how to snatch or trying to learn to snatch a little better on your own is a complex like this, where you build each set, the steps necessary to do it. So, whew, okay. That's 3 down, we got 2 more. We're staying here for the 4th one. And I don't know, we'll see how that 5th one's looking. All right, it just started pouring. We're on set 4. Sorry if this rain is distracting you. I'm gonna see how my hands are holding up in the middle of this one. I might make this 2 reps on each side because I don't fuck around with ripping. So let's see how this goes. Give it a quick sec, a little more chalk. This is not the ideal way to go about this set. My hands are a little roughed up right now, apparently. Oh shit, that was ugly. All right, I'm gonna leave it there because I really wanna try this 106 for the 5th set. And I don't want to fuck my hands up. I'm sorry, I'm being a little bitch, kind of. But hey, whatever. All right, 1 down, or 1 more to go. 4 down, 1 to go. Okay, set number 5, last one. I have no idea how this is gonna go. This is a big jump. So we went from 88 to 106. So 48 kilos for my non-Americans. I actually don't have a 97 or 44 kilo here. So kind of had to make the jump. But this is what I wanted to shoot for anyway here, so whatever. But it is very slippery. My hands are almost ripping, so we're gonna find out, all right? Ooh, we are so close. Does he do it? Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna be stupid, I'm gonna rip. I always say, if I'm about to rip, I stop my workout, but just one more each side, come on. Whew, okay, made it out alive on that. That was ugly as shit. I don't recommend doing your sets looking like that, but we got it done. I haven't snatched this in a little bit, so I'll take it, especially in a complex. At the end like that, that was tough. Ooh, but we made it through. Okay, ooh, in the clear. It was ugly, but again, got it done. 106, 48 kilos for the non-Americans. We're on to the next part of this workout. It is probably gonna be the harder part. So let's hit it. Okay, so here's the problem we're running into now. I still need to swing these squat cleans, but these are easier after I catch him and stand up from the squat. It's easier for me to kind of drop these into my fingertips so I don't rough my hands up as much. But I still gotta swing them, but oh well. I wanted to do these today, so we're going to. All right, starting a little light. We've got 24 kilos for the non-Americans, 53 pounds for my Americans here. This is gonna be pretty comfortable, just kind of warming up my squat pattern since kind of haven't yet. Here we go. Hey, let's sit down here and open these hips up. Whew. All right, on to our pull-ups. So you've noticed that I put max pull-ups. So you may have seen me do this with bodyweight exercise before. I just like to put a max in there because I don't set a set number, because with bodyweight stuff, it's really pull-ups and push-ups. I like to switch up the type that I'm doing each set. So I'm gonna do 4 to 5 sets of pull-ups, but you know, my first set might be just regular pull-ups. Next set might be chin-ups. Next set might be wide grip, close grip, chin-up, whatever it might be. So I like to switch it up just for the sake of switching things up. So I usually don't really set a number. I just kind of go for what I can get in that set without reaching absolute failure. I like to leave a few in the tank because it'll allow me to stay consistent throughout the rest of the sets. If I go to absolute failure in the beginning, probably gonna have a rough time getting some other sets in. But anyway, let's hit them. This is the usually not so seen part of the gym, so ignore the messiness. I usually just shove all the shit off to the side. All right, let's do it. I'll take 16 for the first set. I don't do pull-ups as much as I should, so I'll take 16 for now. I need to do that more. All right, Z press, let's go. All right, so if you do not know what a Z press is a press from this seated position right here. I don't really know why it's called the Z press. Great pressing exercise, completely takes the legs out. Requires a little flexibility, mobility in the hips, lower back, and all that stuff. I'm doing double today, which is tough, but single arm with these two will really light up your core. But I made a couple clients earlier today do double Z press, so I gotta do doubles. The only problem is getting set up for the, there we go. Z press is tough. Whew. Okay. That felt better for 8 than I thought it would. I'm probably gonna have to stay there though. Yeah, probably gotta stay here. We're going up on the squat cleans though. Set number 2, let's hit it. All right, set number 3. Pumped up 2 notches. I think we're gonna do 4 because of range stop, which means I can get my finisher, my carries in, which I wanna do. So we're halfway through this one. Onto our squat cleans at the top. We bumped up a couple notches. So first set was at 24 kilos, 53 pounds. Second set was 28 kilos, 62 pounds. Third and fourth set are going to be at 36 kilos, 80 pounds. This is what I wanted to get to today for these. We're gonna hit for 2 sets. God, these suck. It's only 5 reps though. Come on. Oh, fuck. Oh, those are so much harder than I thought they were gonna be. Those really caught me off guard. Oh shit. Did regular pull-ups the first set, chin-ups the second set. I'm gonna go close grip pull-ups for this third set. This is not gonna be pretty. Ugh. One more. Oh, damn. Shit. Let's get these sons of bitches out of here. We ain't Z-pressing those guys for 8. I want to spill my entire chalk bucket everywhere. Ooh. Remember when I said I was feeling good coming into this one? I'm fucking tired. I think those snatches got me. 8 Z-press. These are getting pretty hard. There's a chance I don't get 8. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. Just one more set of that. Whew. I'll see you there. Okay. Last set. Set number 4. Same weights as last set. Again. Whew. Not very talkative today. This one's tired. So, real quick too, like, I know I said 4 to 5 sets and so on and so forth. I have no problem kind of just making adjustments as I go through a workout if I feel like I need to, right? I'm a big proponent of like, yeah, go that extra mile, you have a little more in the tank, but sometimes it's smart to just leave a little in the tank if you know it, right? I'm very in tune with my body and I know the difference between like, I don't want to do another one and like, okay, that was enough. Like I've reached a pretty decent limit. Again, also in this scenario, I am doing 4 sets so I can do this finisher at the end. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that didn't really make much sense because I'm just gonna do more work anyway. But yeah, all right, here we go. Last set of pull-ups, I'm just gonna do 13 because that's gonna be 50 total across the 4 sets. 16, 11, 10, 13 now. Well, hopefully. Oh, I'm gonna get 3 more. Have to. Whew. Whew. All right. Last set of Z press. Let's bang this motherfucker out. Oh man. All right. Let's hit some carries and call this a day. All right. Putting on my trusty PF Flyers for these carries. I know I just put my shoes on without socks and it was gross, but they're not gonna be on for long. I actually normally do these in my Birkenstocks for my slides, but deep down I know it's not a good idea, so I probably shouldn't. All right, we're gonna go front rack carries, so holding 2 kettlebells up front. I'm just walking to the end of my driveway and back. If you have like a distance you wanna hit, I don't necessarily count it. I don't even know how long it is. It's just easy to go to the end and back. If you have nowhere to walk, you could just march in place right here. So what I probably would have done if it was still raining. But something to keep in mind with carries is you don't need to have space to do them. Just march in place, farmer's carry, suitcase, front rack, whatever. But yeah, just going to the end of my driveway and back. So it's an easy distance to get. Start with the 24s. Probably too light, but here we go. And there it is, like clockwork. Every time somebody's walking in the street when I'm doing some carries like this, they think I'm crazy. Last set, 28 kilos, 62 pounds. I wasn't gonna go up for the last set, but this is why filming can be good. I feel like you guys are pressuring me into it. Ah, fuck, this sucks. Oh God. Oh God. That's a wrap. That's all I got for you guys today. That was really hard. Harder than I thought it was gonna be. It's so hot here. Oh my God. But thank you guys for sticking around. If you are interested in doing more workouts like that, where you're gonna gain functional strength, conditioning, and mobility using kettlebells and your body weight, click the link in my description below and you can save 75% off of your first 4 weeks of training. All you need is 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week. Best part is you can do them at home, all right? I'll see you guys next time.